Hello. I've just been on a photo shoot and the photographer said I could do whatever I want with makeup, so I did. Well, hey, hope you want to come up. Ta-da! Do I look funny, Hope? I don't want to get blue stuff all over. He's gonna sniff me. He's gonna sniff me. Oh. Are you gonna clean me up? Huh? Are you cleaning me up? Yeah. Anyway. Since I look fabulous, thought it would be the appropriate time to talk about online dating. Because I've been trying that lately. Started out of curiosity, because there's an awesome TED talk where this lady hacks online dating, and it's funny and nerdy, and yeah, I got a little bit overexcited. I was like, that looks like fun! It's been interesting. So I'm using RSVP, and what I like about that is you have to pay to contact someone, which means no crazy spam, like I used to get on YouTube. Back when those feet people were around. Speaking of feet, I want to take off my shoes so that I have a shower and get all this crap off. Yeah, so there was an article that went around not that long ago, maybe a week or two ago. I'm not sure, my sense of time's a bit off. But yeah, there was an article about this guy who posed as a girl online. What the fuck was that? Oh, my toothpicks. Oh yeah! Guess what, if you haven't already noticed? No braces! They came off on Wednesday. Maybe if I just take that gain down a little bit. Yeah, no braces, so I don't need these, and I've got a billion of them. Anyway, where was I? Yes, no crazies just sending random messages. Probably the weirdest one I've had so far is some guy, like, what you do is you send predetermined messages, and you've got a choice of them, but you can only send predetermined messages, unless you pay money. And one guy, what usually happens is, one person will send a predetermined message to another, the other one will send back saying whether or not they're interested, and then, one person usually decides to pay money to contact the other. What this weird guy did was he paid money to talk to me without sending a predetermined message to see if I was interested, and all he wanted to say was how interesting it was to see an industrial chick on that website. Oh, thanks. Random. And I think I sent some kind of short reply, I don't even remember, because I probably deleted that message. But I sent a short reply and never got anything back, so he really only wanted to say hi, basically. Okay. And then you get weirdos, but like old weirdos, but they generally only send predetermined messages, probably because they're used to rejection. Had some 40-something guy who his headline was something like sugar daddy, something about wanting to spoil and wine and dine a chick. I'm like, haha, no. Also another oldish guy whose name was I am your man 007. And then a 72-year-old guy who was really, really too optimistic. Yeah, and then I've had... Well, on my profile, I was kind of honest about being crazy. And I think that throws some people off, but, you know, they have to be used to me. But also because I started off kind of just trolling. I called myself Crazy Bitch. And yeah, that's led to some funny emails, because whenever the website sends me an email about something, it says, "Hey, Crazy Bitch," which I think is rather appropriate. Yeah, and so I've had a bit of contact with 3 guys going backwards and forwards. I've met one guy twice and one guy once, and I'm supposed to meet another guy like ages away. But you know, it's kind of a weird thing meeting people because I'm not used to meeting people, so it's interesting and frightening. Makes me anxious, but I don't know. I'm trying to be more social lately. Just not very good at being social. Maybe it's the face paint. But I mean, like, I've also quit all my bands. I was trying 2 bands and an industrial project with a girl, but that one sort of has been on and off. I don't know what's happening with that. But with the bands, one was a symphonic metal band with this Russian guy, and it was nice enough, but it was kind of weird, and he doesn't think that screaming or growling is an actual art form, which I find kind of offensive because I spent so much time working on getting any kind of grit in my voice. But also, just it's kind of boring to always sing symphonic classical style, so, you know, I wasn't really into that. And then my other band was kind of a continuation of Wintergaunt, really only because I was working with the same guitarist. But yeah, we had a group of 6 people, so the bass player was my friend, drummer was my friend, one of the guitarists was my friend. I met this amazing keyboard player, and he brought his guitarist friend along. The problem, well, a few problems. I mean, it was prog symphonic metal, and I'm not a prog girl. I like simple stuff that I can rock out to. Recently, I went crowd surfing while on a boogie board. That was on Australia Day. That was fun. That was epic. No, I don't have any photos of that. I haven't seen any photos from that night except some gigs that were on earlier in the day and I wasn't there for them. But yeah, that was fun. That's the first time I've been crowd surfing. And yeah, just someone brought a boogie board along, so that was fun. Anyway, what was I going on about? Bands. Yeah, I like that sort of more simple music. I'm not into prog. I can't really get into it. The time signatures and all that. It's just, I can understand the intellectual music side of it, but it's a bit like jazz. After all, it's just too intellectual and you can't really get into it, and that's why I'm in music, to get into it and then express myself. And that's the problem with the self-expression, is the other guitarist, it turns out he's a Mormon, and we had an argument about religious lyrics, and that was kind of a bummer because atheism and my journey into atheism was kind of a big thing for me. So yeah, and he didn't want me to sing about any of that stuff. And I don't know, Mormonism is one of those religions that I just, if it was anything else, except maybe Scientology and a few of the other wacko ones, if it was like one of them more normal Christianities, I could tolerate, but if he's a Mormon, that makes it really, really difficult for me to take him seriously. Nice guy, but wacko beliefs, I can't deal with it. So yeah, and just not having that self-expression. So I'm probably gonna go solo. Or maybe just chill for a bit, because uni's starting back again. But yeah, it's just people, I'm not good with people to begin with. I'm not super social, and I don't know, working with people does stress me out after a while. I mean, I like some things about it, but once you get too many people, there's all these personalities to navigate, and it just gets a bit. And you know, really, in the band I was kind of just sitting around because I kind of need a song first to be able to finish writing lyrics, so, and that was taking a while. We had a lot of ideas, we just weren't developing them, so, you know, I'll just go solo, might redo some of my songs to be more industrial. I got a friend who can record some guitars for me if I need it, because I suck. And then we'll see how we go with that. Whether I go the Nin style, 9 Inch Nails style, get a bunch of people to play with me when I want to play on stage, or whether I just have some light show, or Oh no, I gotta write the music first though. I've been really into Android Lost lately. Oh my god, so good. I need to get more CDs because I've been overdoing it, the same ones. But anyway, yeah, people. The photo shoot today was a bit tough because it's like, you have to work with people. Everything you have to work with people. But if I do my own solo project, I can just cut everyone out for a while, hide in my cave, do my thing. Get distracted watching YouTube documentaries here and there, but I might get something done, and even if I don't, I'll have alone time, and alone time is important for me. And I have to keep reminding myself that I don't have to be social if I don't feel like it. I should be sometimes, but other times I can just chill. Yeah. And if people harass me, I'll just wear a crazy face. Anyway, whoa, I kind of freaked the light out there. I'm gonna wash this crap off. Like, I've got all on my neck, I did. I don't know if it's still there because I did my fingers, so I don't know if it's still there because I can't see. But yeah. I need to get some different coloured contacts because this is kind of a little bit. I don't know. I've done it for a while. I should really wash it off.